Answer a very important call right there. That was the big homie Cocaine, man. He even got hit, man. He even got hit with his page. So it's a lot of that foulness going on, man. And it's like Instagram, I'm about to just eventually, we slowly but surely trying to let that go, man, because at the end of the day, it's too much censorship, man. It's getting to the point where all these channels are choreographed together. You know what I'm saying? It's like Google, Instagram, um, Facebook, all these groups are tied in together. And see, they figure, oh, we giving it to you for free. We ain't gotta respect you. I ain't never heard no public traded company like this where you don't have no customer service at all. That's crazy to me. So that makes me think, who is really running this ship? Who is really running this? I ain't never, and these companies is worth billions of dollars, and they don't have anybody controlling. You can't go, like, if your account get hacked, you got to go do some bullshit email. They don't never write you back. You got to go do different tutorials on YouTube to try to figure out what's going on. I ain't never seen nothing like this before. There's a pig they are feeding behind the scenes. Oh yeah, I believe that. I believe that, man. And you know what's crazy? And people, this is what gets me with our people sometimes. Sometimes they be sitting there be like, oh, how come is it that y'all not bigger than a lot of these other white platforms? How come y'all ain't bigger than Adam 22? How come y'all ain't bigger than Vlad? How come y'all ain't bigger than all these other people? Well, they don't have to go through the shit that we gotta go through, for one. They don't have their pages ever taken down, ever. I've had mine violated. Gully TV had his violated. They even took his Instagram down. Doggy Diamonds, he got copyright strikes. They don't talk about the real shit that we do. Cause see, what we do is we bring different elements to the table when it comes to what's going on. Not only rap. These white boys and these Asians and all these people that's in the media, they need rap music to eat. I could do a whole half of the videos I could probably talk about. It don't have to be nothing regarding to hip hop. But they have the following. They don't have to go through 1/3 of the stuff we gotta go through. They don't ever have their channel snatched down. They don't never have their pages deleted. They don't never have none of that. So therefore, the playing field is pretty much uneven. They ain't never been shadow banned. And they post a lot of ratchet stuff. Like, come on, man. It's like people got to use their thinking cap. And then they always talk about, well, the black content creators ain't working hard. Man, we working harder. We working harder. And we also got to deal with the white ISIS coder complex that a lot of these niggas have. They'll sit there and diss us. Or, I'm not talking just me, but you know, they'll diss anybody black. And then they be sitting on Vlad's couch cheesing, being interrogated, but yet the dudes that's giving you that respect, you don't want to give them no light because the clout ain't big enough. This is the shit we deal with. This is the shit we deal with. We working double hard. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got to go, like I was saying, they ain't got to go through 1 or 2/3 of the stuff we go through. I got my page flagged just for sharing somebody's music, and the nigga gave me permission. We ain't never go through none of. They don't have to go through none of this. Like, people gotta understand and use their thinking cap. That's why Sony basically owns the music industry. Disney owns most of the movies. That's a fact. That's a fact right there. Everything is owned by these people, man. These corporations. This is what you would call, for a long ass time I felt like Black Basketball. But yet nobody's gonna say anything because he has the platform. He has millions of subscribers and followers. So people are gonna go ahead and tolerate what they can to get that promotion. I couldn't ask 1/3 of that stuff that he asked. But we just focus on what we do. But I wanted to respond to those, some of them black people that feel like, oh, there's no black content creators. They're not working hard. Man, we work at double. And we don't have our channels. They don't have their channels getting snatched, man. They don't have their pages deleted. They deleted Academics page even. And he brought it back, but his got deleted. Say Cheese got deleted. They don't go do nothing that we go through, but they get all the clout. That's something that puzzles me. And I'm not mad at those who go on the show, cause they gave some of the people that go on his show, they went on mine. Get what you can get that promo. But at the same time, respect the architects. So yeah, going into that, now I was talking about earlier about Freddie Gibbs and Jim Jones. I made a little funny video about that. It was pretty funny. But I personally don't think that nothing really happened to that magnitude, because if Gibbs really got beat up like they said he did, he wouldn't be showing his face, and he's telling the truth. I'm like, come on. But see, people, they want to run with what they want to run with. They don't like Gibbs as it is, so they want to just go ahead and just run with it. It's crazy how Jim Jones got a W. I mean, yo, them niggas was getting terrorized in New York, man. So Jimmy got the W if it really happened, but I don't really think it happened to that magnitude. They probably had a pushing and a little scuffle, but it was nothing serious to where a nigga got stomped out. He got his snot box knocked out. It wasn't nothing like that. But you know how the internet is, man. You know people gonna run with what they want to run with. They gonna crack their jokes. But at the end of the day, Gibbs' music is what speaks volumes. He's dope. I'm not a fan of his antics. Even the stuff with Academics, his video was pretty funny. But people are really like, I'm like, y'all really sitting there really bust out laughing at this? Like, it's really, I could see it would have merit if Gibbs really was beat up. Like, if his eye was hanging out of his socket, I could see that Academics video response to that has some merit. But if you talking some chatty patty talk, or if you just making up stuff as it go, it's not funny. I want to see Gibbs do all day. He's pretty funny. Yeah, he's very funny. He's very funny. But I noticed this though with Jim, man. Shoot, ever since Jim kissed Jigga's ring, got him new click, his music been sounding better. He got more clout in the game. He been hanging around them Rock Nation brunches. I even seen Jim Jones as a weatherman. That kissing Jay-Z ring opened up some new doors for him. He got tired of that bullying that he went through in the 2000s when True Life for them niggas. They used to run Jimmy all over New York. So Jimmy like, nah, fuck this nigga. Ain't nobody gonna bully me no more. You smell me? Ain't nobody gonna bully me no more. So that's where it stands on that. And another thing too, I saw this before I went up there too. I gotta applaud Westside Gunn for being a very loyal WWE fan, bruh. Like, I don't know how that nigga can do it. He was on NXT yesterday, and he was talking about how he's always front row at the WrestleManias. He's front row at the SummerSlam. I'm like, nigga, how can you do it, man? I can't even get past a Monday Night Raw. They must be paying that man or something, because this product has been terrible. It's been terrible. I don't know how Westside Gunn can do it, but then again, if they paying him, shoot, get your money, bro. I'll co-sign the project all day. I'll co-sign everything if they paying me something like that. But that product has been awful. WWE has been awful, and there's a lot going on with that. Get your money, Gunn. Damn right, man. If they paying them, shoot, co-sign it. By any means, co-sign it, man. So yeah, like I said, man. And then I was talking earlier about the Wack 100 Charleston White thing. It was funny. It was fuckery. It was hilarious. I was laughing. I mean, I'm not a fan of either one. And I feel that it's good that Wack 100 met his match because he been running his mouth for the past several years now, disrespecting the dead, disrespecting Pac, disrespecting Nipsey Hussle. So it's good to see that nigga get somebody that could give him a taste of his own medicine. But at the same time, I don't like Charleston White either because he's very disrespectful as well. These two old niggas are not really needed for hip hop or the black community, period. But they provide good entertainment in a way, if you consider that entertainment. Because I'm sitting there like, they're not really needed for hip hop. I mean, I was talking to my man Chili Chill from the Lynch Mob. We was talking about that the other day, and I was like, these niggas ain't really good for the culture, man, because everything they bring is just negative, like disrespecting the dead, disrespecting the icons and all that. It ain't really needed. Them ain't really needed no more. And see, what I get about Charleston White, see, he caught his niche and disrespected the dead. He getting the kick out of that. Don't fall for that Jedi mind trick where he talking about, oh, well, I'm not talking about Nipsey. I'm talking about Aramis. Nah, nigga, you talk about Nip. We know him as Nipsey Hussle. Them boys hit his line, so he was like, look, I'm gonna clean it up a little bit. There's other ways you could do that, though. There's nothing wrong with black accountability because I'm for it. I've said it on my platform. But you don't have to go out there and disrespect deceased legends and deceased figures that brought positive change, that brought positivity into the black community. You don't need to go out there telling, I'm going to piss on Nipsey Hussle's grave. Like, come on, man. There's other ways you can get your message out there, man. Build with these people. Stop the separatism. That's my problem with him. And see, another thing too, what he does, just like I was saying earlier before I got cut off, I had to answer a phone call. He also plays the victim mode. Like, he'll sit there and say, how come you ain't defend your brother? I'm like, nigga, you dissed every black organization out there. Who gonna defend you now? I wouldn't. Them Crips coming after you, them Asian Crips coming at your neck. I'm not gonna jump out there and defend you. You after what you said about black men, you said fuck black men. I don't give a shit about black men in that conversation with Mob James. You think I'm gonna jump and help you now? Please. But you always notice this. I noticed this too. What I noticed about that whole exchange was Wack played on the situation of Charleston White being a rapist. And that's a violation within itself. I'm like, yo, y'all niggas really playing with fire. Like, anytime you call a man a rapist or a snitch or the F word, you gonna have to get down, bro. Both them niggas crossed that line in terms of disrespect. So I'm surprised none of them really got down like that. They need to. It's like Wack was talking about an invitation. Nah, ask him to pull up like you been doing to these weenie. You said that you would try to bully Just Blaze just for saying that Cash Money were fans of Jay-Z music. You try to bully these weenie niggas on Clubhouse. Pull up like you say you're gonna do with him. That's what I want to see. But see, the energy was different though. It was like that episode of Doug where Roger Klotz was the bully of Bluffington, and the new bully came in town, and it was Punk and Roger. That's what it's looking like. But I'm over for a round two. That's a versus I want to see. Forget this other stuff that Swizz and Alicia Keys talk about. I don't want to see no Alicia Keys, Rihanna versus. I want to see Wack 100 versus Charleston White. Talk smack for at least an hour. That's what I want to see. That's what the culture needs right there. That's what they need right there. That's what the culture needs. I mean, it's been a while since I went live with y'all. First of all, I want to thank everybody for the past year that supported Off the Cuff Radio, man. I mean, we getting out there a little bit more. We about to have some more content coming. I'm about to have Arrest Development speech from Arrest Development on. I got A-Love. He was on the Bloods and Crips Banging on Wax joint. He gonna be on the show Friday. We had Rusty Juice on Screwball Radio. We had a lot of love from the UK. So we just building on, man. I got a lot of other surprises coming too, man. It's like we getting this from the mud. We ain't kissing no ass. We ain't paying nobody. These people are, you know what I'm saying, rocking with us just because they rocking with us, man. We ain't no suckers. We ain't no chumps. So that's where it stands. And I got the interview with Cole 187 upcoming tomorrow. I already posted one with Yuck Mouth. That was pretty good. And I got a lot more, man. We're just going to keep on working in 2022. I'm going to definitely start doing more press as well. Y'all can look for me on there. I'm going to start doing more video interviews with people. So be on the lookout for that, man. I got a lot of good things coming. So I'm about to sign out of here. Take this video as you will. I had to drop y'all some gems on what's going on. While you might not see me on Instagram because they got me locked down for 90 days. I'm through with that. So I got another account on there, but I'm not really worried about Instagram like that. We done built our following from the ground up. So I'm out of here. King Eric, holla.